I'm DejaJoelle and I practice body prayers. And what you should know about me and body prayers is that it's an embodied practice. I believe that in order to be liberated, we must connect our spirit, our mind, and our bodies. And if our bodies are constantly being impacted, so is our mind and so is our spirit. So I grew up in the Rondo community and I've been dancing since the age of 4, drill team. And it is Black cultural tradition that you do that dance for auntie, cousin, sister that you was doing in your bedroom, right? So I knew that my body held history, it held story, and it moved those stories along in our family spaces. And dance was the medium, dance and song, and did nobody know? But dance and song is what held the stories for me. And in my teenage years, I got swept into sex trafficking and exploitation. And I was questioning myself around how my body could be used in that way, but also used spiritually in dance. And so I was holding those two things and trying to figure out, what does it mean? How do I share it? And I said, oh, I'm supposed to heal myself through dance. It was in classes and performances that I decided that I still am a storyteller. What story am I telling, and how will the people around me be changed by what I'm doing? Just like I said around like my parent being like, oh, do that dance, I was also being asked to do that in community as well. Or when I would walk into a room, people saying, oh my God, you have such a bright light. I seen you in this class and you were dancing. I was only watching you. And it really brought me to realize is that my purpose is to give people something to watch, believe in, and to inspire them to move their bodies and connect with their spirit and connect with their body, connect with their purpose. And so coming into body prayers, you ever heard that saying, you can't heal where you got sick? And I had to move away from Minnesota and become someone that could give, become someone who was actually in the work of like actively healing themselves. And so I had to really reinvent and say like, how do I laugh? How do I celebrate? How do I walk? I had to ask myself those questions and really map out what my internal landscape looks like, feels like, and is like in order for me to reflect that onto someone else, or to say, oh, okay, here are the questions that you should ask yourself if you are trying to heal from X, Y, and Z. Where do you hold your stress? Is it in your shoulders? You have gone through sexual trauma, is it in your chest? What happens when you're angry? Maybe you're limping a little bit, right? How do you embody and map your internal and physical landscape to help you understand yourself more and bring yourself healing, and also be in community with people in right relationship, right? You know how to treat others because they are in tune with themselves, and then you are able to teach and show how to treat you. So body prayers is an embodied practice that incorporates dance, meditation, breath work, and revolutionary love practices to guide Black people to their most authentic self. This is a sacred Black space. It is very important that we come in space and we don't code switch, or we figure out how to decolonize and shed the performance of Blackness, or the performance of who we are supposed to be. So body prayers uses 3 realms: reclaim, surrender, and conjure. So reclaim the things that you have lost along the way or have yet to discover. Surrender to the things that are no longer under your control, or surrender to the things that you can. Surrender to your joy, surrender to your peace, surrender to community. And then conjure. So how do you bring your best case scenario closer to you? How do you create practices and rituals and language and pathways in order to bring your desires closer to you and for you to meet them halfway? And I'm so glad that you used the word transform, because body prayers is a transformative practice. And a lot of times our blessings are just there waiting for us, but we're just at the wrong address. And we allow ourselves to get silent, when we allow ourselves to get into our bodies, and we allow ourselves to ask ourselves very reflective questions, be in conversation with our bodies, the answers are sitting right there. And so I don't claim to heal you, I claim to bring you to your most authentic self, so your most authentic self to do the thing your most authentic self does, so that the community can benefit from your most authentic self. So as we use movement to, 1, let go, right? And to dance, and rhythm is an ancestral practice. Our intuition is ancient, right? Our rhythm is ancient, right? And then using breath work, and I'm not trained in breath work, but I've been breathing my entire life and I made it. So look at me, professional. And then revolutionary love practices, which is what I call pathways and journal prompts and activities that help you to map your inner landscape so you know what's happening in your body, how it's happening, and what you need to do. I feel that, and I know that the main, and I feel the only thing that we have disconnected from is our intuition. Our intuition. Because when our body says, my knee hurts, my intuition is to say, why does it hurt? It feels better when I rub it. It feels better when, maybe every time I step up the stairs, I use my right foot rather than my left. My grandma used to. This feels good when right? We have all the answers within us and in our reflections in the community. But when we place that power outside of ourselves, this is someone who is meant to prescribe. This is a person who is meant to say what they think they know about you. And oftentimes we feel powerless in those offices where we don't say, this feels better. And they're like, okay, we should take this Tylenol, or you should take this pill. And that is just a Band-Aid to the real issue. I also think it's important to state that time is a really big part of why people have disconnected from themselves. The concept of time, thinking that you don't have time, or you have to be here at a certain age, or I'm about to turn 30, dirty 30, my knees are doing, and it really constricts us in the way that how expansive we can actually be. Now, if you think I'm gonna run the clock out, I'm gonna use every last second to be in devotion to myself and community, that's a different perspective on time. But in America specifically, we are meant to feel like we're supposed to hit these milestones, or be at work to get this much money, and then everything just becomes, there's not enough time to spend time with your children. There's not enough time to spend time with yourself. There's not enough time to comb your hair. We're looking for convenience after convenience after convenience. And if we just take the time, what does a session at Body Prayers look like? Okay, so when you come in, it's gonna be incense, okay? Because I love activating the senses, all of the senses, and we start with a check-in. It's important to know how you are coming into space, and it's important to know how I am coming into the space. We begin with breath work and affirmation, and then we go through some movement, very slow. And I love to call it a prayer. And when I say prayer, it is not a religious practice. It is exploring the space between the ask and the answer, the seen and the unseen, the space between you and your desires, the space between you and liberation. And so we start with that gratitude prayer, which is movement, slow movement, getting yourself acclimated to your body, introducing yourself to yourself. And then we move a bit faster. We introduce rhythm. We introduce polyrhythm, and then we begin to pray faster, right? Then we may go into a revolutionary love practice. My favorite revolutionary love practice is the garden, and this helps you map your inner landscape. What does anger feel like, and what does it look like? How do you know that you're getting depressed? A lot of times when we get depressed, we're like, I don't know how I got here. Oh, you knew, you just ignored it. You were on the way, and you ignored it because you didn't have enough time to do X, Y, and Z. So we go through the garden and then we check out. How do you feel now? What happens? And you get a little homework. This is a transformative practice. This doesn't mean you come in and you do it and you leave. A practice means you are dedicating yourself to doing something over and over because you know that it is for your wellness and the wellness of the people around you. Be where you are, how you are, honestly. Be honest about where you are, and it's from there that we move. Black people, we always praying for each other, even if we don't even know it. Even if I say, I'll see you later, is a prayer. I have faith that I'm going to see you again. Be where you are, how you are, and the path will be cleared for you. Now, when we talk about the climate is always gonna change. The climate is the climate. it's important for us to understand what are the principles that govern you. How do you move? You carry your own world with you. How do quantum physics work in your world? How does gravity work in your world? When fear shows up, how do you combat it with love, or do you ignore? What happens, right? Everybody has their role to play, right? And some are more comfortable than others. Your role is not as comfortable for me because it's not for me. And so it's important that I am honestly and radically in body prayers, so that when you all interact with body prayers, you're getting someone who loves what they do because they are in their assigned seat and in their role. So I think it's really important that whatever role you're playing, in whatever climate, that you are truly connected to it and authentic in your giving. That is what we need to see. You ever go to the car wash or the bank or something and you're like, oh, you don't like your job. Give me all my money out this account, right? Because it's like, you don't like what you're doing and this is messing up the experience for me. That's the same thing for revolution. That's the same thing for liberation. It's the same thing for healing. Be where you are, how you are authentically. And from there, we can practice the liberation. And we are guaranteed to be here tomorrow because we started and then we took the next step. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I think about us being well, I have a few invitations. The first invitation is to dance. Turn on your favorite song and dance. Let it activate you. And then afterwards, journal about what happened in your body. What does it feel like to have that joy running through your veins? What does it feel like to move and be inspired by rhythm? The second thing I would invite you to do is find a friend to practice with. Find someone that you want to be in lifelong partnership with and ask them to practice. What it means is there are going to be oohs and ouches in the relationship, but you are dedicated to witnessing them on their journey, and they are dedicated to witnessing you as well. And the third thing is to be honest with yourself and to seek out other people that are honest as well. This is where I am right now. This is what I need. And to be truly in touch with your desires. Your desires are not things to be ashamed of. Your desires are literally connected to your intuition, connected to your spirit to guide you to your next space in life. That's what I invite you to do, child. All right, so I'm going to invite you to place your palms on your heart, and I'm going to close us out. Whenever you feel like you're not going to make it, whenever you feel like you're not enough and you can't see the light, touch your heart and let your heart tell you and show you and make you feel that you are absolutely divine. You are supposed to be here. You are loved and supported. You are guided and protected. You are enough, more than enough, overflowing with abundance. You deserve all good. Not some good, not a little bit of good, but all good. You are boundless. You are limitless. Your ancestors are generous with you, and you are nothing less than chosen. Ashe.